Time now for Options Insight. I'm Abigail Doolittle. Joining me today is Scott Bauer of Prosper Trading Academy from the SIBO in Chicago. Great to have you as always, Scott. And we have stocks slightly off the highs after the release of those FOMC minutes, where it was talked about the idea that that rate cut, the first in a decade, was a bit of an insurance policy against some sort of a true downturn. But where we really have a downturn for stocks is since that rate cut on July 31st. Into that, the S&P 500 been higher in the quarter, now down about 2%. Haven's higher. What do you make of that?
There's so much on the forefront. There's so many geopolitical risks out there. There's China tariff. There's Brexit. That's behind us, Abigail. It really is. And now, what's going to happen this weekend at Jackson Hole? That's really what everybody is focusing on to see what may happen with rates moving forward.
So what's the best possible message that Fed Chair Jay Powell could possibly give, especially as it pertains to volatility, or I guess lack of, for the longs?
Sure. So, the street's looking for at least a quarter point. I think anything more than that would be a very big mistake. I think they should lower rates by a quarter and just continue to monitor the landscape, continue to monitor what's going on with the tariff situation.
Anything you're seeing in options land that suggests that we will actually get that sort of a Goldilocks message?
Well, yeah, we're seeing a lot of call sellers in the VIX, a lot of upside call selling, which a couple weeks ago we were seeing a lot of upside call buying, which meant that people were fearful. That's what elevated the VIX, to that 20-ish level. Now we're coming in seeing those sellers here.
So now investors are a little bit more bullish. Speaking of bullish, you're bullish on SPLK, or at least conservatively bullish. Talk to us about your options trade.
Yeah, it is conservatively bullish. The expected move that the option market's pricing in is about $10 or so. There's big support in this stock just below, around 122. I'm buying next week's 135, 145, 155, $10 wide call butterfly. I can do that for about $1.50 or less. Fantastic reward to risk. That's why this is a conservative move to the upside. Very low investment for a potential very large gain.
Scott Bauer of Prosper Trading Academy, coming from the SIBO in Chicago. Thank you for joining us for Options Insight. Really liked your macro commentary along with your bullish trade on SPLK. And from New York, this is Bloomberg.